Politicians are increasingly targeted for violence, and so that's also a very, unsettling trend that we're seeing.
A manhunt is underway for 57-year-old Vance Luther Bolter, who shot 2 lawmakers in Minnesota. Here's what we know about the suspect, his motive, and what this case means for the state of the nation. On June 14th, Bolter impersonated a police officer to gain access to the Minneapolis home of State Representative Melissa Hortman. Bolter killed her and her husband there. He also went to the nearby home of State Senator John Hoffman and shot the 60-year-old and his wife.
Officials have said they're cautiously optimistic both will survive this assassination attempt on them. What we've learned so far is this suspect seemed to be very motivated by the abortion issue.
Bolter's roommate told the Wall Street Journal that he was against abortion and considered it to be murder.
Bolter presented himself as part of his resume as a pastor, a devout Christian, and somebody who preached, including in the Congo in Africa. This, again, was sort of part of his very eclectic career that seemed to blend everything from working at a 7-Eleven to working in the food industry to doing pastoring to doing security work.
Authorities said they found a list in the suspect's vehicle that named other prominent abortion rights supporters and Democratic lawmakers in Minnesota, including Senator Tina Smith.
I think that the level of threat that lawmakers are exposed to is just unacceptable.
This incident has become politicized very quickly. State records do show that he had been appointed to a board, a workforce development board, by 2 Democratic governors. These commissions and boards have literally thousands of people on them, and there are Republicans, Democrats, independents appointed to them. On his own application for the position, he indicated that he had sort of no political preference.
The shooting happened hours before the military parade in Washington. The event sparked No Kings protests nationwide. The State Patrol released a photo of papers in the suspect's vehicle that appeared to include handmade signs saying No Kings.
We have no evidence at this point that it's directly connected to what was happening in terms of protesting or what was happening in terms of the military parade, but it certainly was one other very major development over the weekend that brought home just the level of division in this country right now, and the fact that we're just increasingly seeing political violence.
The shooting heightened security concerns for politicians and people in the region.
It's putting members of Congress on alert. They were notified over the weekend of this situation, and some added security measures were put in place, we understand. You're hearing from members of Congress who are saying, is it still safe for me to go to my state fair? Is it still safe for me to go to a town hall without a major security presence? And then there's just like the general public too, in terms of if you are in, especially the Twin Cities area, how cautious do you need to be about going to the grocery store? Or is your golf course safe? The Midwest especially is just going to be under a sort of a heightened alert until the suspect is apprehended.